Jay Martasha from What to Come May. Hello, Ray. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're all doing well. God bless each and every one of you. How am I looking and how am I sounding there? I'm trying to straighten myself up a wee bit. Aye. Good, fix the old groovy a bit there. I look a bit red. I'm always trying to fix this camera. I got a fancy camera. And I'm always changing it. Chopping and changing. Let me see here. I look a bit red. I might have to do here, boys and girls. Let me see. Turn the contrast down a wee bit. Maybe. No, it doesn't seem to do anything. What about the hue? What about turn that down a bit? Doesn't seem to do anything. Right, okay. Look, it is what it is. You'll have to just look at me and look at me a bit red. But it's alright. We'll be grand. Look, lots to discuss tonight. Oldcastle is under attack. There was a big meeting there in the local town of Oldcastle, County Meath. We've uploaded a few videos this morning of the protest. And we've got a local lady coming on the show just in a sec. We'll bring her on now to see what she has to say, what the people of Oldcastle have to say. There's a protest that's coming Saturday in Oldcastle, 3 p.m. Make sure you get out there, support the people of Oldcastle. We are in this together. Every single village, town and city in Ireland is under attack. So 3 p.m. that's coming Saturday, Oldcastle, for a peaceful protest. So the people of Oldcastle can get their views and their voices across. No to mass immigration. No to iPass centres. All right. So we'll talk about that now when we bring this lady on, the local from Oldcastle. Look, let me go to the live chat really quickly to say hello to everybody. If you're new to the show, please subscribe. We go live every Tuesday, Thursday, Sundays at 8 p.m. We're bringing you the real truth, what's really happening in Ireland. We do news articles, we do videos. We're telling you what's happening and what RTE are refusing to tell the Irish people. So make sure you subscribe, follow us, and every Tuesday, Thursday, Sundays at 8 p.m. we're going live, right? And then we post other videos, street interviews, clips, etc., every single day of the week, right? So make sure you subscribe. And for watching on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, hello to you all. Look, let me know in the live chat where you are from. Are you from Oldcastle? Are you from Ireland? Are you from the UK? Are you from Canada, America, Australia, New Zealand? Please let me know in the live chat. Or if you're re-watching the show, please let me know. Now we're going to see our Lord's Prayer as Gaeilge. So everybody, please join us. Nanya Manahar agus a vec agus spirit ní amen. Ar Nahar a tar now, go ní for Daniel, go dagda the rate. Go nyantar de holler and talav mar yantar now. Ar nar na hul tor doing you. Agus might doing our fecta. Mar a waihamid dar vecta a fain. Ach na lection a gahu. Ach seer shin ulk. Amen. And then Manahar agus a vec agus spirit ní amen. Okay, everybody, welcome to tonight's show. Thanks so much for coming on. Let's get the support for Oldcastle now this coming Saturday. Aaron Brown, thanks so much. You're from New Jersey. Thanks for tuning in. Clonmel, Tipperary. Oldcastle, fight, says Martin O'Reilly. Georgia, US ancestors come from County Cork. That comes from Steve McQueen's niece. Awfully Readers, thanks for joining us. Sean Mack, thank you for joining us and thank you for moderating. The Honda Shed says they're from Oldcastle. Good stuff. Thanks for joining us. Kilkenny says Sean Mack. MF89 says Oldcastle. 0 says Ballaclia, Dublin. Awfully Reader says amen. Good to see so many people in the live chat. Really grateful for all your support and your help. County Cavan says Robert Maguire. Look, great to see so many people in the live chat. Look, let's get into tonight's action. Let's bring on this lady now. So what do I have to press here now? So let me just give her a bell here now, right? All right. So let's get this lady on here now. Hello, how are you doing? I'm not bad. Is your audio coming? No, I don't see your audio coming in there. What's wrong with that? Why is that not coming in? Just give me a second here. Something's wrong. Sorry about this. I don't see your audio coming in. Why is your audio not coming in? This is not good. Just give me a second here. I have to just rewrite things here. Hold on. Coming in. I see. I'm playing a video here, and the audio's coming in, but your audio's not coming in. Why is your audio not coming in? Right. Okay. That's why is that? Let me. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm going to go to the settings here. Hold on. Let me see here. Just give me. Sorry, everybody. This normally doesn't happen. Don't know why this is doing this right now. Default. That should be right. Should be working. I don't know. See, your people can't hear you at the moment. Let me see default. Try saying something there now. Hello, do you hear me? See, I don't even hear now. God, what did I do? Oh my God. Hello, do you hear me? Why? What? I can't hear anything now. Oh, I'm really sorry about this, everybody. This is very, very good. Audio monitor off. Sorry about this. I don't know. Digital output. I have that many options here. I don't know which one to press. Sorry, everybody. Kind of video here, and the audio's coming in, but your audio is not coming in. Why is your audio not coming in? That audio was coming in. Are you there? Hello, let me just hang up and call her back, because I don't know what's going on. Normally, why would that be doing that now? Why is that? Let me see here now. Desktop audio. What is that at? Default. Why is it not picking up? Oh God. Let me just try this again. Let me call this lady again. Why was I not? I'm trying to think on my feet here. Why can people not? I can hear her, but people can't hear. Hello? Oh my God. Oh, give me patience, please. Sorry, I can't hear. You might be able to hear me. I can't hear you. You're just changing settings here. Just keep chatting there for a second. I'll see if it comes in.
No problem at all.
I hear you now, but so what's that set it there? Focus bright audio, USB audio. Hold on, I'm on here now. Sorry, everybody. Device USB focus bright audio. That should be it there now. Say something again there now.
Hello.
Oh, there we go. Right, okay. Now we've got audio. Sorry, everybody, about that. Right, let me just adjust levels here now. I don't know why that is. Okay, so we've got a lady from Oldcastle who's live on the show. There was a meeting there last night about a proposed iPass centre, I suppose. What was that meeting about, and what was the outcome of that meeting?
Yes, Niall, there was a meeting last night. It was to make our community of Oldcastle aware of the concerns we all had regarding Oldcastle House Hotel and Owen Trainer's public house. We felt we weren't getting the full truth. There was major concerns over the iPass, the owners that were involved, and what came to light at the meeting was that we all as a community became aware of all the happenings going on behind the scenes and who currently funds and owns it. Our suspicions were right. The actual owners of that property currently are James McCarville and Bernard O'Reilly. JMBR is the company. They are also funding the refurbishments for that building, and we question why. Mr. McCabe claimed publicly last weekend he owned that building, which was far from the truth. Mr. McCabe clarified on stage he does not own the hotel. The people of Oldcastle were just completely shocked. We all were. Our huge worry in the connection with these owners is in the regards to their iPass role in any type of emergency accommodation for any type of asylum.
Yes, sorry to jump in there, but that James McCarville, he's heavily involved in iPass centres up in County Donegal, Letterkenny particularly.
Yeah, I think he's doing it all over the place now at the minute. There's things popping up everywhere online about him. That's our huge concern. This is happening on everyone's doorstep, and people just don't realise it is.
Absolutely. And now, what was the outcome of this meeting? Like, what did the fella say? Did he say yes, there is going to be an iPass centre, or is he like?
No,
what was the outcome?
He denied the fact that there about any iPass. He told us all at the very beginning, before any questions were asked, that this was going to be a lovely hotel with food and a bar, and there was going to be rooms with en suites. We just don't believe that, because of the link and the connection with these two men, with their huge role in IPAS and emergency asylum accommodation. This is a huge worry. And what other links that they can use different terms of different accommodation, like not just for now, but even weeks, months, and years down the line. We're unsure.
Yeah, absolutely. And these people are they're very smart. They like to pull the wool over the people's eyes. They use these Section 5 exemptions through the planning laws, when they don't have to apply for IPAS applications. There's a
And
lot
that is in place, Niall. That is in place on that building. And the worry is that there is a second building now, Owen Trainers, being purchased by these said people. Um, and that could be the same thing for there. We're not sure. As a community, it's a huge stress and it's a huge worry.
100%. And is there any IPAS centres in the town of Oldcastle right now?
No, there is none. And that is our only one hotel in this town. We have no hotel in this town. The locals have to go to outside of the area for anything like that. Now, he did promise that it would be this way, that it would be for food and bar and funerals and christenings, etc. The people just don't believe him. When the questions were put to this man, Mr. McCabe, last night, he tripped over himself with all the lies he was after saying beforehand. When things
Yeah.
started coming to light last night, he had the whole place in shock and terror, fear.
Yeah, and what are the locals saying now when you're speaking to amongst each other today? For example, what is the feeling? Are you united to fight against this
Oh,
IPAS centre
there
peacefully,
is
of
a
course?
huge united front today in Oldcastle. You would not believe the amount of people that have been talking among the town that didn't believe that this could happen. They believed Fergal, but they are very, very much on the same wavelength as everybody else now, that this is potentially going to happen. But it won't happen, because we won't allow this to happen. Us as a community will not allow this to happen. And I did want to make one thing very, very clear. Any meeting, any protest, any rally that's done, it will be all civil. There will be nothing of any bad nature happening in any of these things that we are organising from here on in. We just
Yeah,
don't want this for our town.
yeah, and the Irish people, no matter what town it is, should be allowed to say no. We're told that you have no veto on who comes into your town, but these politicians live in gated communities. They don't have to deal with this. They don't have it on their doorstep, and the people of Ireland should have a right to say no. So you have called a protest this coming Saturday at 3
Yeah,
p.m. in
Saturday at 3
Oldcastle.
p.m. Yeah, and we are starting the protest there outside of the Oldcastle House Hotel. We want as many people to come and join us. There is a huge amount of us. We didn't expect the crowds that came last night. We were unsure about what was the outcome going to be last night, but I think it was positive for our community, in the sense that we know now what we think is the truth, and it's not just 20 or 30 people now. There's hundreds now believing what they think is going to be something that should not be in this town.
No, fantastic. It's great to see the people rallying behind us and getting on board.
And they really
So,
are. Oldcastle has always been a very tight community. Everyone sticks together, everyone comes out and we all support each other. Like there we have schools here, we have crashes, there's so many things in this town, but this is something we don't need if this is going to be what it is going to be,
yeah, sounds
what
like
we all believe it will be.
a great tight knit little community, and hopefully
Oh,
you
it's
just get.
amazing. And we have so many tourist attractions in the town. They're like, everyone is welcome in this town. But this is not what we want. We do not want undocumented and unvetted men in this town. We just won't have it.
Fantastic. So just if people who are joining in now are just catching the stream, this protest is in Oldcastle, County Meath, 3 p.m. That's coming Saturday. We'll have a peaceful protest, so the people of Oldcastle can have their voices heard, and they're saying no to IPAS centres.
Yeah, and I just wanted to say, people should come and they should support us. The people need to stop these so-called businessmen coming into every community and flooding these people. These are undocumented and unvetted men. This is the huge concern. We have no problem with anybody else coming into this town. We are not racist in any manner at all. I, for one, am not, but I will not allow this to happen on our doorstep. No way.
Fantastic. Look, it was really you've spoken very well. I'm very happy to have you on. Hopefully, people are listening and get the
Niall,
courage.
we
now.
are so happy to have you alongside us and to share what you did today for us. And we would like to invite you on Saturday and anybody else that would like to join us. We'd be more than welcome to have you by our side.
I'll be down Saturday, no problem at all. And as I always say, every Irish man and every Irish woman is a local in every town in Ireland. This is our country. This is our land.
This is our country, and we need to protect our own people. We need to protect what we think is right. We all have a say. We all have a say. People should not be silenced.
100%. Now we have to stand up here for our future, for our children's future, and for future generations that are not born yet. They deserve to live in the Ireland that we know and love. We have to stand up now. We're in a crossroads. The people of Ireland have to make the decision. Do you want to be called names, or do you want to stand up and fight for your country? Who cares what they call you? Stand up now for your country. Stand up for your people. Stand up for the future generations of Irish children. Look, I'm so grateful for you coming on. The protest this Saturday, 3 p.m, Oldcastle. Bring your flags, bring your banners, peaceful protest. Is there anything else?
Protest.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, no, just that we never thought, this is just something that I want to put out there. We never thought in this community that we've seen all the videos circulating online about other towns, the length and breadth of the country. We have seen this happening, and we have seen people tell lies. We've seen this happening, like anyone, they've all told lies, and this is the huge problem that we think we are being lied to, and we just won't stand for it. We won't stand for this happening in our town. We never thought this would happen. We never thought we'd have this stress and worry among the community, but we do now.
Yeah, every town, city and village in Ireland is earmarked for destruction. Like they're even targeting the islands of our country, like Tory Island, really remote islands, Moore Island. There's no place, Achill Island, there's no place that's going to be untouched here. People have to really wake up.
And don't think it's not going to happen in your town, because at one point, if we don't put a stop to this, it might just happen.
Yeah,
unless we stand together.
100%. We need to stand together now as Irish men and Irish women. Look, thanks so much for coming on. Is there any final thoughts you might have here now about what's happened in Oldcastle, or just anything at all, please add?
I just think, Niall, power is in the people. We all need to stand together. We have the power to stop these people. But people need to come to the protest. They need to get out on the streets. They need to shout as loud as they can. Bring your friends, bring your family, tell your work colleagues, tell everybody.
Fantastic. I couldn't have said it any better myself. Look, thanks so much for coming on. We'll see you on Saturday at 3 o'clock.
Thank you so much, Niall. See you then. Looking forward to it. Thank you. Bye-bye.
God bless. Bye. Bye-bye. Okay, that was a very nice lady from Oldcastle, County Meath. Well done to her for having the courage to speak out against the destruction of her small town. We need more people like her. We need the Irish people to stand up for what's happening in their towns and cities and villages all over Ireland. Like, enough is enough. Like my wee town of Castlefin, East Donegal, wee small town. It is an iPass centre. Every town in friggin' Donegal has been invaded. I was on the streets of Letterkenny today. I was doing some street interviews. My God forgive me, hey. You wouldn't see an Irish person on the streets. I was speaking to one woman. I've done an interview, unreleased interview. I'll post it over the next few days, where she was saying, "Oh, it's wonderful. Nationalism is getting destroyed. There's no sense of patriotism anymore. We're all global citizens. We should welcome in everybody into Ireland. Open borders." She said, "All I care about is Palestine, and that's all I care about." She says, I've anxiety and stress about Palestine. But I said, "What about the 16,000 Irish homeless?" And she denied that the 16,000 Irish homeless are actually homeless. She said they are housed and accommodated. They do have food. But I said to her, well, there is Irish homeless on the streets right now, sleeping rough. And she denied that. This is the mentality of the people that are destroying Ireland. I don't blame migrants for coming here. If you're living in you know, I don't know, in a mud hut in the Congo, and you're told to come to Ireland, you get everything for free. The Irish taxpayer will fund everything. You don't blame these people, but it's the traitors in Dáil Éireann that are allowing this to happen, and the liberals who support the invasion of Ireland. That's the problem right there. It's not the migrants coming in here. At the end of the day, like, it's not really their fault. They're being invited in. It's government policy and liberals who keep voting these traitors in. Anyway, look, that's enough me ranting and raving. Look, let me know in the live chat what you think. What is your opinion? I'm just a bogman sheep farmer from Castlefin, Donegal. What do I know? You tell me what you think. Sean Max says legal and illegal. Enough of this WEF or we are not racist nonsense. Who cares? Never apologise for being Irish. It's not racist to want Ireland for the Irish and not immigrants. See, that is another thing. Sean Mack makes a good point. People need to realise that 95% of migrants coming into Ireland are coming here legally. They're not breaking any laws. They're getting their work visas, their student visas. That's where all the migrants coming in, is legal immigration. It's not about illegal or legal, really. It's about just sheer numbers. We are being replaced in our own country here. There's 150,000 migrants coming into Ireland every single year now. We have a small population of 5 to 6 million. We will be a minority in 10 to 20 years. And you have to understand, what will that be like? Think about when Irish are a minority, when they have power, when they have political power. They're coming after you. That's why people need to waken up. They'll take over the bog next. They are taking over the bog. Bord Lamona is the biggest landowners in Ireland, aren't they? Wars against white people, not Irish. Well, we are white people. Irish, it's against all native Europeans. The Europeans are under attack, whether it be the English, Scotch, Irish, Welsh, the Germans, the French, the Polish. White people are under attack, make no mistake about it. So it's always our countries that are being invaded. Okay. Look, protest this Saturday, 3 p.m. in Oldcastle. Make sure you get out there and support the people of Oldcastle. I got the invite there live on the show, so I'll be down there. Aye. Look, let's keep her that right. We've got lots to discuss tonight still. Loads of videos, loads of footage, loads of news articles to talk about. Just let me get things lined up here now, please, because I was kind of rushing there. I was a wee bit late myself. So please forgive me. And then I got issues with the audio then. I couldn't believe that. Normally them things work very, very well. Okay. Right. Oh, God, I should have pressed that button there, but whatever. That is what it is. Let me go to Facebook, because I know I'm streaming on Facebook as well. I've got a good crowd on Facebook. Welcome to the show, everybody. We're doing well. We're streaming across all platforms. And it's the EU making the rules, absolutely. As was stated during the meeting, most of us walked the streets of Oldcastle happily and without fear. So here's a comment from Oldcastle Says No 3 minutes ago. As was stated during the meeting, most of us walked the streets of Oldcastle happily and without fear. That sense of safety, so important to our daily lives and our children's upbringing, is now under threat. Across the length and breadth of Ireland, small local communities are witnessing changes that are leaving people anxious, uncertain, and in many cases afraid. Oldcastle is no different. The revelations surrounding the ownership of the hotel and the wider implications of the proposed operation have shocked and deeply unsettled our town. This meeting was called because we, as residents, are deeply concerned about the direction of our community is heading. We want our children to experience the same sense of freedom and safety that we once took for granted. But if this operation goes ahead, our children will not be safe, and neither will the rest. Oh, God, I lost that. I think there's too many people commenting. Sorry, hold on. That was a good comment there, and I lost my train of thought. Well, I just lost the comment in general. How do I find that comment again? Sorry. Oldcastle Says No. You had a good post. I can't find that comment again. Oh, that's a shame. But you get the gist. It's kind of, reiterating what I was saying. We used to have a safe country. Now it's not safe anymore. Okay, look, lots to discuss tonight. Lots of videos. Let me get things set up here for you, right? Got a wee video here now, right? It's coming from Newry. Okay. Newry, a group of men have been walking around Newry ripping down pride flags. The people of Newry are rejecting the woke nonsense. Let's have a wee watch here. God. I'm not getting audio now. See, I probably had to change it there for default.
Pull down the flags and the flyers.
There we go. So, I don't know. I need to look at that. Why that is not working. Let's start again, right? Let's go back to the start here.
Right ahead of Newry Pride, for the second night in a row, a group of bigots has went around and pulled down the flags and the flyers put up to advertise and decorate the event. The Pride group had originally put a variety of decorations up last weekend and discovered these were pulled down on Thursday evening. In a bit of a random fashion over the week, there had been a few flags down, but it wasn't clear if there had been any organised endeavour. Yet clearly over the last 2 nights there has been a concerted organised effort, and apparently some surveillance footage from last night shows a group of men sat around doing this with black bags and such. Most people in Newry are disgusted to see this happening, and we have to stand against it. I don't have a huge amount of footage or photos from the flags before they got ripped down. There's some I put on screen throughout. The weather today isn't great, but I really would encourage everyone to get down with their umbrellas to show their support for Newry Pride. The march leaves the quays at 1 o'clock. It'll go up along the canal and end in Market Square, where there will be a concert with many good performers, and there'll be an after party on the evening.
Leave our kids alone. Why are you trying to groom our children? This complete degeneracy should not be on the streets of Ireland, north or south. We just saw the Irish curriculum, the sex education for next year being introduced, new curriculum, teaching homosexuality to young children as young as 10, bisexuality, and showing them graphic images. Why? Because they're grooming our children. I say enough is enough. No to these degenerate pride parades. All right, okay. What's everybody saying in the live chat? What's somebody saying something silly in the live chat? Yeah, you got to be careful in the live chat. Like, we don't want to get banned off YouTube or Facebook. You got to be sensible here. Don't be saying some silly things, please. I got the rest of that commenter now from Oldcastle. He's posted again. We want our children to experience the same sense of freedom and safety that we once took for granted, but if this operation goes ahead, our children will not be safe, and neither will the rest of the local community. Local businesses which rely heavy on footfall and community support are likely to suffer dramatically as people avoid the town centre out of fear and unease. Yes, well said. Just look at Carrickmacross in County Monaghan. They suffer big time now because the people don't want to walk the streets. It's unsafe. Let's move on here. The Pakistanis deported from Ireland were part of the UK grooming gangs. Even the Pakistanis still here are having to admit it. It's time to deport them all. Our children's safeties isn't up for debate. Which button am I pressing here? That one there.
Dozens of Pakistani males have basically been deported back to Pakistan from Ireland on a flight that left on Tuesday. Over 20 males have basically been removed from the country as a part of an immigration operation, and the Garda National Immigration Bureau basically carried out this operation. The operation that they're carrying out means that now 130 people who have received deportation letters have been removed effectively from the state. So I did a bit of my own investigation into this, and one of the people who got deported was actually a pedo who was actually jailed in the UK for sexual offences, and then he came over to Ireland and he was basically deported from Ireland to Pakistan, his name being Muhammad Shabazz. Now, one thing that I will say, dozens of Pakistani males have basically been deported back to Pakistan from Ireland on a flight that left on Tuesday. Over 20 males have basically been removed.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realise that was playing again. So there you go. Like, Ireland rarely deports anybody. You have to be the worst of the worst to be getting deported in Ireland. And they're part of the UK grooming gangs. My shock. And they fled to Ireland. My shock. Ireland is a land of milk and honey. We don't do any background checks on anybody coming in here. Remember the time there was a mass murderer on the run from Rhodesia, Zimbabwe, and he ended up in Ireland. why did he go to Ireland? Because Ireland don't do any background checks on anybody. They're allowed to come in here. And he was in Ireland for a long time, roaming our streets. You know what I mean? Our children are not safe anymore. Close the borders, mass deportations now. This cannot be allowed to continue. So if you're new to the show, please subscribe. Excuse me. Share these videos with all your friends and family. The very least you can do is subscribe and share them on your live streams. Share them on your social media platforms, or your WhatsApp groups, your Facebook groups, your Telegram groups. Let's get the message out there. Support our work. Support Irish nationalism now. There's other ways you can support our work. You can join our political movement, Shield and Heron, as a member. We've Ireland's fastest growing Christian nationalist movement, the whole island of Ireland. Scroll down below the video, click the link in the bio, join now. This is the membership pack every member receives. You get this beautiful membership badge here. You get the Who We Are booklet. You also get the framed proclamation. You also will get the Irish tricolour flag. All these things come part of the membership pack, the membership card you see as well. You can join from anywhere in the world, Ireland, UK, Canada, America, Australia, no matter where you're from. Join as a member now. Now, we'll be at the protest in Oldcastle this coming Saturday. We'll be handing out flags, banners, placards. We've also launched the campaign, Raise the Tricolour Flag. Speaking of Raise the Tricolour Flag, did you see this video posted today from Gweedore? Some of the boys down in Gweedore there, some of the boys down in Gweedore, where's the best place to play this video? Probably on Twitter here. They got involved in our national campaign, Raise the Tricolour Flag, and they hung up some flags in their local area. But this liberal wokester confronted them. Now, I've done the translation as Gaelic here. So why? This is a good video. Unhinged lunatic threatens Irish patriots in Gweedore, County Donegal. These good men here in Gweedore got involved in our political, well, not political, but it's our national campaign. So these boys got involved in our national campaign, Raise the Tricolour Flag. They took it upon themselves, put up flags in the local area, and this unhinged lunatic confronted them, but he made a complete tit of himself. So let's play this clip here. It is in Irish, but there is subtitles here.
was a lady was shouting at me, but got in the guardians. And you want to touch it. Oh, come on,
oh, go on.
Come on,
Get in the guardian, anything bad there, eh?
Now she lets, so she lets it, as the half of the sun. Shouldn't should go in.
Right.
Come back, you come to the proper
Yeah.
They've been in the box enough.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
You brought there, eh? Get the fuck out of brought there, eh?
Oh, that's a raw, the thing. Fuck off, Max and
I'm sure I can happy.
There's a man
to that.
Came with the shot, attack the whole thing.
Because it's a on social media.
Keep on.
Because
that's the social media.
Content brought.
Feck mission, kind of stuff shall go sus Nizanin. Like a second case of pain and sin.
Typically, I
Oh, fucking clean them out of the hill at the beginning of raw needs. Nach Shas and sheep to Humsa.
Brat there, but how did it broad fashion?
Tell my brother as the brat.
Yeah, too, you have to get him brat to us.
Come on, let's get. Tell my brother as the brat. You my brother go check on Nusaj, ik ben a Labini a Hinal Maxnot. Die man am fast in the gear of my
passes. I just going to brat Palestine.
Do you want to take us in this scale?
Yeah, I stop by too. Huh? Not differ. I stop by too.
Yeah, maar niet back mission kan stuff shall go sus as by some shit with you. Can a card your tax.
Right.
Can a daily is just a crop of
right, that is typically
Oh, fucking queen of Mr. Rutkin up before her. At the same time, she's paid in this. Get out to go.
Because the grammar.
Patriots, it's time to raise the tricolour. Join our national campaign to help unite us all under our beautiful flag. Click the link in our bio and get your flags or donate to this national campaign. Aaron Gobra.
Yes, you can get involved in our national campaign, Raise the Tricolour Flag. You can get your flags in bulk now by scrolling down below the video or click the link in my bio. Or if you can't get up the ladder, why don't you chip into our flag fund? We need thousands of flags delivered all over Ireland. You can chip in from Ireland, UK, Canada, America, Australia, no matter where you're from. Chip into our flag fund now or get your flags in bulk. Or if you just want to get one flag for your house, that's okay as well. Let me on the live chat what you all think. No Gaelic for feck off, says Steve McQueen. I know. Oh, I know. It's all good crack. What's she saying in the live chat? Yeah, do what Americans do. Put the flag on a pole on your house. Good idea. Good idea. Ireland is so beautiful. You're right there, Steve. 100%. There's a funny clip here, right? Dublin, an African is being arrested and the local has a very witty question. Let's play this clip, right?
Jeez. Is he a doctor or an engineer?
Yeah, well, engineer.
Engineer, eh?
Always
well done.
engineer. Always engineers.
Let's watch this again.
Jeez. Is he a doctor or an engineer?
Yeah, well, engineer.
Engineer, eh?
Always
well done.
engineer. Always engineers.
Oh, brilliant, brilliant. Sometimes you gotta use a bit of humour, don't you? If you wouldn't laugh, you'd cry. You know, we're promised all these doctors and engineers, but along that wee boardwalk there, I've been there myself not too long ago, and it's talking about drug dealing and whatnot going on. So diversity is our strength, they say. So look, great to see so many people in the live chat. Look, if you're new to the show, please subscribe. At the very least, you can do subscribe. Cost you nothing. It's free to subscribe. We go live every Tuesday, Thursday, Sundays at 8 p.m. And I just got a message there saying, Niall, you need to go get some milk. We drink raw milk in our house. We get it straight from the farmer. I'm what generation now? I'm either third or fourth generation. Fourth generation to go to the same milking parlour, same farm, same family farm to get raw milk. So very proud of that. So we are going. We're gonna have to go and get some raw milk here now. Lovely. Leroy, how are you doing, my friend? Good to see you. And we'll see you later. Raw milk. In the live chat, anybody drink raw milk? For a grown man, milk is not healthy. What do you mean it's not healthy? We love a raw milk in our house. For a grown man, milk is not healthy. What are you on about? Used to, says John. I wish, Steve. I drink 4 gallons of raw milk every week. Jesus, you fairly go through. That's like it's over half a gallon a day. Drink it from the bucket. Drink it straight from the cow's teat. I drink it porridge. Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah. Dairy. Drink kefir. Yes, that's another thing we do. You know what? We just got. It's funny there you say that. I just got kefir greens. More kefir greens. We always made kefir, but I wanted to start a new batch. It's funny you say that. I've got the kefir grains right here. I just got them today. I need to make a new batch. Kefir is fermented milk. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but my weans and wife love it. So yeah, raw milk is great. It's fantastic. Love it. Look, anybody. Yeah, it's hard to get raw milk. Like, you have to really know a farmer. Like, you really have to know a farmer. But anyway, look, that's enough of me chatting about milk. Raw milk is milk. Very well said. Raw Guinness. Well, raw milk is a bit different because it's not pasteurised and it's not homogenized. Okay, everybody, look, that's enough for me tonight, though. Welcome to the show, everybody. My name is Niall McConnell. If you want to support our work, you can join as a member. Scroll down below the video, get your flags in bulk, chip into our flag fund. No matter what you can do, we'd really appreciate it either subscribing or sharing these videos with all your friends and family. Protests this coming Saturday, 3 p.m. in Oldcastle, County Meath. Make sure you get out there and support the people of Westmeath. Sorry, Westmeath. County Meath. Excuse me. I'm sure I committed like a mortal sin there to the people of Meath by saying that. So look, good stuff, everybody. I must go and get the milk here, right? So God bless us all. We'll see you again. We'll do a live stream from Oldcastle as well. We'll do a live stream. We'll do pre-recorded interviews. We'll speak to the locals. We'll bring our flags. We'll bring our banners, right? So we'll see you on Saturday, 2 days time. God bless us all. Aaron Gobra.